Powerback time on the Gutsy podcast. Each week we bring you 5 minutes of condensed inspiration to reclaim the courage and momentum you've given away. You've got big things to do, so let's get your power back. Earlier this week, we talked to Lauren about infusing simple exercises into your daily life. And look, guys, I am one of the same of you. I have a lot going on a regular basis. I'm being pulled in a lot of different directions. And sometimes the thought of infusing exercise as one more thing, it's like, you know what? That's the easiest thing to not have to do. Let me just sit on the couch. I want to tell you, I've been on this journey, and if you've been following me along with the podcast, you know that I love Peloton, and I'm here to admit something. It sucks, but I'm going to admit it to you. So I had this amazing goal to buy this bike, right? This was something that I really wanted to do for myself. I knew that going to the gym was not my thing. There's just 100 different reasons. So then I achieved that goal, which is amazing. For a year, I had a pretty good routine and I was working on a regular basis and, just doing all the great things on the Peloton. And then life happened. Stuff got challenging at work. I wasn't keeping up with home to the best of my abilities. I'm trying to invest in my mind. I'm trying to grow my business. I have a husband. I have a son. I have a family. XYZ, keep going on. There's a lot of things that happen on a regular basis. And guess what was one of the very first things to go? I stopped riding. I put on the weight that I had lost. I lost the confidence that I had gained. I lost my momentum, and it just became easier to not do it because, I haven't been on it in a few weeks, and now in this case, a few months, so why pick it back up now? I've realized that this is a cycle that I carry, and I see that I'm being faced with it right now to say, hey, how bad do you want this? And not talking about the bike anymore because I have it, right? I'm talking about the growth of myself and my family and our business and our finances. To do greater things requires taking greater care of myself. And I'm sitting here thinking, damn it, Laura, why are we back here? Why are we doing this again? Well, as we're growing and we get pulled in lots of directions, we are often the very first thing to go. This week, I want you to take your power back by infusing a simple exercise into your busy schedule. I know that you are busy, and you know what? So am I. But you owe it to yourself to invest in your body. I owe it to myself to invest in my body. Because, listen, ladies, how in the hell are we going to achieve the things that we are setting out to do, rise above, and feel comfortable and confident in our lives if we are not willing to look in the mirror first? Taking time for ourselves is often seen as a selfish act. You think, if I do this, then everyone's going to think that I'm full of myself. Or if I'm over here at the gym, or I'm over here on my bike, or I'm over here running, then I'm not giving that time to someone else, and everyone else needs my time. Well, I'm here to tell you that you need your time first, because it's really hard to pour out of a cup that is empty. And what we tend to do is poke a hole in the side or the bottom of our cup, because then there's still water in it, but there's always a slow leak somewhere. What is something simple that you can do for yourself? It doesn't have to be going to the gym for an hour every day if that doesn't fit your life. It doesn't have to mean doing hot yoga 3 times a week because that doesn't fit into your life. There are tons of apps. There is free content all over the internet. Is it literally just sitting in your office for 5 or 10 minutes a couple of times a week and doing a meditation? On your lunch break, which, by the way, are you actually taking? Let's start there, because if you're not even taking a lunch break, that's a simple form of investing in yourself, getting up out from behind your computer and out of your desk and out of your office and just giving your mind and your body a break. Once you start doing that, or if you are already doing that, can you infuse a 10-minute walk? Can you walk around your building? Can you get outside in the sunshine? Hell, I would bet that you could even pick a corner of your office and do 10 push-ups. I mean, we're not talking about this lengthy, enormous routine. All we're focusing on right now is starting. And you know what? I started getting back on my bike because I know that it's great for me and I feel good when I do it. And I love the music and the encouragement and the inspiration. And I know that I'm just taking those 20 or 30 minutes for me. So I'm going to hold you accountable. I want you to post your pictures and tag us and tell me what you're doing. And I want you to hold me accountable too. I have to exercise and I have to take care of myself. And I need you to do the same thing. Because to achieve the amazing things that you are setting out to do, that you see in your mind when you're daydreaming, when you're driving, those things require you doing something different for yourself. And friends, that can be as basic as standing in the sun and breathing. Join me next week on the Gutsy Podcast with our guest, Ashley Connell. You know, being a mom and a career woman can be really challenging, and mom guilt, that's a real thing. Ashley is the CEO of the Prowess Project, and together we're going to talk about women and working and equality and mom guilt and all the things that come along with it. Until then, follow the Gutsy Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. And for more Gutsy insight, follow me personally at @ThatLauraOra. See you next time.